Alright. Time to reassemble the carbon pile for that Kenmore. So, I'm going to start with, I did bag up each side of the pile. When I was checking for broken discs. So, alright. Each side there's a button. That button is what this foot pedal pushes on. And then need to stack the discs up flat and try to drop them in straight and flat and tap them to make sure that they actually land flat and don't get up on end. And there's the fat final disc. It's very hard to hold this up. There. Oh, and I just had a bunch of them. There. Gotta keep looking and checking as we drop these in. Make sure they stay flat. And now we're near the end. Put these in one at a time. And then that is the fat final disc. And we put the cap on there. And one of these screws to hold the end in. And that is a brass screw, so it just needs to get tightened finger tight, because if you over tighten it, it will crack this insulator. So, one side down. Now when I counted these, remember I said there were 48 and 49 discs. For carbon pile units like this, having one disc extra isn't a big deal. And there's the fat one for the end. Just drop a couple in at a time and make sure and tap that they get flat in there. And I'm peering down to make sure that each of them goes in flat. But the number of discs on each side should be roughly even. But like I said, this one has got one extra disc on one side. That's not a big deal. If I had counted that out and discovered that one side was like 50 and the other one was 48, then I would have evened it up. But there we go, and the fat disc on the end here. And now this carbon pile is ready to go back into the foot pedal here. And that is this screw, and this is a self-tapping screw, so make sure that you feel make sure you're careful not to cross thread it when you put it back in, which that felt unnecessarily tight. There we go. Now I think got it in. And again, this one is going to be firm because you need it to. All right. All right, and we got pressing on the piles, so that should be functional again. We'll test it when we get it rewired. We'll leave the pedal open because I do have to access the wire when I get to properly inspecting the wiring.